Welcome back to another video, and we're continuing the series of games that originally came out on the Amiga and were converted to the Sega Megadrive. And this time we're looking at Cannon Fodder, as you can probably tell by the title screen. This is a really good conversion. I only played this on the Megadrive probably about a year, 18 months ago. The version that I'm more familiar with on the console is the Jaguar version, which is a really good conversion, and it's, you know, visually every bit as good as the Amiga version. The Mega Drive one I think isn't quite as good, but it looks, you know, pretty good. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, and it plays really well even with the joypad. So the first few missions on this are pretty straightforward. So your controls are move around with the D-pad. So you control a cursor, if you haven't played this before, not the players. So you move your cursor and then you press A and your team members go where you tell them to. C doesn't do anything, B's fire, and if you hold A and B together it's grenade. Which is a bit of an odd choice, but it's probably so you don't accidentally throw grenades, because you can blow yourself up. And when you go across water, you go quite slow. 2 are down, 1 left. What you can do later on is split up your team, so you've got people waiting. And I think they do guard themselves. I forget. It's been a little while since I played this. I can't remember whether they guard themselves or whether they just stand there and get shot unless you're controlling them and firing. I think they probably just stand there and get shot. Yeah. They do navigate the scenery pretty well. It's just sometimes they tend to just walk into trees. Yeah, so you've got to guide them a little bit. Yeah, as I say, water slows you down, and then you get quicksand, which is quite bad because your team members, well, they get sucked into it. I was going to say they drown in it. Can you drown in quicksand? I think you probably can. Yeah, there's a little bit of, it's a bit of flicker on this. I think it's just the TV, because I'm filming this through an LCD. I think it's trying to adjust for the brightness, and I'm finding when the screen's still, it's really quite bright, and when it moves, it goes a bit dark. It might just be the interlacing on it, or deinterlacing. But on a CRT, this looks really nice. The resolution looks fantastic. I think it's about as high as the Mega Drive will go now. On this, I've got to be careful because I could shoot the grenades. You see on the right, there's a box of grenades. If I shoot them, it'll blow. Well, it might blow up that shed. But if I collect them, I can lob a grenade. You got to be a little bit careful because that roof can go anywhere. Have I got these guys? Yeah. Ah. There must be one guy left. It's the guy that's dying in agony. I think I'll put him out of his misery. See, that's the guy. That should be it. Nope. There's the other guy. Hiding in the trees. There we go. Yeah, these first few missions are pretty straightforward. Keep going. Okay, so we're in the Arctic now. You can save it after every, I think it's every mission it calls it. So you've got a number of phases and a number of missions. So what I need to do, one is not get shot, but get right down here and pick these up. Because you can mess the levels up. If you blow up all the grenades, you can't finish the levels, because sometimes you've got to destroy these huts. So once the door's gone, then the enemies won't come out anymore. It just keeps regenerating enemies. Yeah, you can't just go around spraying the area with bullets. doesn't work very well. Ooh, that was close. Ha! It didn't blow up the grenades. So that's pretty good. I've got 18 now, so that's more than enough. I mean, you can use them on the enemies, but you got to be careful because you can blow yourself up. Like I just did then. Let's use it not to blow myself up. The enemy, oh, not the enemies. The your guys, the team, the squad, troop, whatever. They become veterans after a while. I don't know if that means they fire further or they're more resilient. I'm not entirely sure. Get rid of these guys first. Yeah, I think you can fire further than these guys can. Because I'm just spraying the area with bullets now. And it's not a problem. They can't shoot me. Nope. Oh, yeah, there we go. Got him. Yeah, a little bit wasteful. I think you can keep your grenades between phases, but not between missions. Yeah. Okay, so we're back on the back in NEM. Right, what have we got to do on this? See, you got that's quicksand. So if you go around the edges, you're all right. If you go in the middle, you're stuffed. I haven't got any grenades, so let's pick these up. I'm a little bit. That was way too close. I blew myself up. Right. You also get locals as well. Sometimes friendly, sometimes not. Often they're not. They're not. There we go. Get some guys. Yeah, when I first played this on the Jaguar, I really wanted to play this because I played it on a friend's Amiga, and I'd got rid of the ST by that point. I don't even know if there is an ST conversion of this. But I played it on the Jaguar, and I remember ordering it, and it was quite expensive at the time. I think it was about 30-40 quid, and thinking, this is either going to work really well with the joypad, it'll be dreadful. But oh, there's nothing down there. But it worked really well even with the Jaguar's pad. It just goes to show that sometimes a game that's made with a mouse in mind can work really well. Ooh, you can fire in the water. You can fire when it's shallow, but not when it's deep. I like the noise that... Get out of the way. Ooh, that was close. Let's go down here. Right, if I lob... Oh, no, it didn't do much. Get rid of this guy. Yeah, I have a bad habit on this of not aiming where I want to. I tend to aim just past it, which makes spraying bullets a little bit inaccurate. Okay, so I've got 2 grenades left, so I've got to be really careful that they count. Huh! I didn't have to kill all the enemies. And that one. Yeah, kill all enemies, destroy enemy buildings. Oh, crap. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. I think this mission's really short, if I remember correctly. You've just got to survive this and just very systematically take out all the enemy. And then get that building. Yeah, and I've already got my grenades, so I'll get away from that. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. It's been about 10 minutes or so. So this is Cannon Fodder on the Megadrive. It's a really, really good conversion. And the graphics are really quite sharp. I'm not sure really how this compares to the SNES version, for example. It's certainly not quite as good as what I remember from the Amiga version, although I did play it on an AGA Amiga 1200, so maybe that version's slightly enhanced. But it certainly looks really good on a CRT, on an LCD. It looks a little bit washed out, but if you've got a CRT, definitely get this game. It just looks fantastic and it plays really well. And it's got all the fun of the Amiga version. I think the only thing it doesn't have is the song at the beginning. I think it's just the Megadrive wasn't capable of handling it, and it was a little bit controversial if you play the Amiga version. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, and there'll be more of these or games in this series to come.